Who's your commander?
Good luck.
Equip.
Move to combat.
Resolves.
Now, before you attack
Does
me,
anyone have an answer?
well played.
Good game.
Hello everyone, I have a little bit of a different video for you today. There is a new project out there. It is an online multiplayer card game called Dark Table, and I'm extremely excited about it. The creator of Dark Table is a Commander player, and he is putting some of the best features of our format into his game. I'd like to start this video by saying this is a paid promotion, and the game is still in development, so I haven't had a chance to play it yet. So please come to your own conclusions, but I am very excited about this game, and there are a few features that I'm particularly excited about. Let's take a look at some of them. What do I like about Commander? Well, to start off with, I like having a commander. And you know, a lot of games have this, a class, a hero, an avatar, you know, something in the game. And I like having that, it's something to connect to. Each deck in Dark Table will have a leader, and that leader will influence your deck building and your gameplay. But I think the biggest feature of Dark Table is that it is truly multiplayer. I love the multiplayer dynamic. There's so much back and forth and teaming up, and everything seems to be a lot more fun when you include a couple more people. But actually, the reason why I really like multiplayer are the politics. And there are so few games out there that really have the politics like we have in Commander. I am sick of living in a world of emotes. You can actually talk to your friends. There's a chat or voice, and you can say, hey, let's team up against this other player. Or you can talk to a stranger and convince them to crush your friends. Of course, if you don't want to talk, there's a built in-game alliance system. Online card game with a leader, multiplayer with politics, but decks have to be interesting. Let's talk about the card pool. A new game cannot have the same card pool as a well-established game. It just can't. This game is going to launch with 200 unique cards. But one of the most important features of these cards is access to them. The access is incredible. Look, it doesn't matter how many cards a game has if you don't want to spend the money to get them. Access is key. There are no loot boxes in this game. If you want a card, you buy the card. It's just like buying singles. It's exactly how the most efficient of us buy decks. You can even buy entire decks. It's $20 for a deck token, and you just build your deck. And you don't just buy a pre-constructed deck, you buy your deck, your brew, whatever you want for $20. And then, as you're tinkering with it, you just buy the singles, change them out, and then you have a completely different deck. Of course, this game is totally free to play, so if you don't want to put any money into the system, don't. Now, if you want to know how Dark Table plays, I'll have a link to the Kickstarter so that you can see how the rules and interactions mechanics work. But I want to get nerdy for just 1 second and talk about one mechanic, skill. See, it's always bothered me that you can have this highly trained knight. He's devoted his entire life to the craft of the sword, and an ogre that's slightly bigger just smashes the knight. And so this game has a mechanic called skill. Skill measures the fighting experience of a unit, and it matters. And of course, you can always train that ogre that you have on the battlefield so that it can gain skill and smash that knight. If you like how all of this sounds, there are a few things you can do. Number one, you can sign up for their email updates. This is a free game and it's in development, and so if you want to play it, you're going to want to know what's going on with the game. So give them your email so they can tell you when the game is released. The other thing you can do is you can support Dark Table on Kickstarter. There are a lot of really cool perks. Like one of them is a high stakes, huge cash prize tournament that only Kickstarter backers can be a part of. It's pretty cool. But the one I like the most is there's a tier where you get access to a playset of every single card forever. Oh, I love that. Whatever level, if you choose to support this project on Kickstarter, make sure that you put the code Jumbo Commander in your survey, and then you're going to get a playset of my 3 favorite cards from the game. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching this video, and really, thank you for supporting and encouraging something cool from someone in our Commander community. All right, everyone, bye-bye.